Veterans Affinity is really providing service and support for veterans in the greater Phoenix area, which is really unique. There isn't anybody else, I'm not even sure there's anybody else in the country doing exactly what Veterans Affinity and Rick Kryberg are doing.
We looked at our membership drive or whatever it was, we were like #1 in the nation, Arizona. And they were saying, what the heck's going on? I said, we got this guy named Rick Kryberg that's holding these coffee meet and greets. And he'll ask him, he says, do you belong to the Vietnam veterans? Are you a Vietnam veteran? Yes, I'm a, good, sign him up. 100 Vietnam veterans to the organization, to Vietnam Veterans of America. And he pays their lifetime membership.
The more people that are registered at the VA, say the Phoenix VA, the more money the Phoenix VA will get. And then they have more money to help the veterans and hire more doctors and on and on and on and get all the medical equipment that they need. Well, Rick recognized that right away. So he's very assertive about that. You know, we got to get you back to the VA. You need to go down and make sure you're registered with the VA. And he's done well over 1,000 veterans that way, and which helps all other, even though they may not use the VA. They still are helping other veterans when they register.
That has now evolved, that he has 27 coffee meet and greets a month in the Valley.
You know, find out, we get a copy of their DD-214, find out all their medals, where they served, everything else. So when we went into their home to visit them, we could, you know, talk about their service, and Rick just was masterful at doing that. And he would bring a hat for them. We'd find some of the ribbons that they may not have, and I would order them, or Rick would find them, and we'd present those ribbons to the veterans.
And I asked him, I said, why do you have so much passion for Vietnam veterans, you know? And he says, because we were his mentors.
Some of those veterans, one veteran in particular I remember, Vietnam veteran, when we started presenting those things to him, you know, he started tearing up, and he said, this is the first time that I have ever felt that somebody cared about the service I did in Vietnam.
And I think it's that command sergeant major, you know, that retired command sergeant major that that gives him that emphasis or whatever it is, but he doesn't believe in barriers, you know.
Very assertive anyway, but he's a no-nonsense guy, and he has a history in the service of getting things done for us, the people that he you know, serves. He always looked at it in the service that he was serving those people under him, not, you know, vice versa. That's how he did it.
And so he has that that air of authority about him, which veterans tend to like if they respect the person. And, you know, he gets a lot of respect and so forth. But at the same time, he has a very personable approach. You know, he's very compassionate and very caring and so forth. So he's got kind of a combination of those two characteristics, which I think makes him very successful at what he's doing.